Can you make in your mind an image of a tall animal up to 10 floors tall? You might now imagine an animal similar to Godzilla or King Kong. But you can imagine that this animal already exists, but in the seas. Yes, it's the blue whale, those giant and majestic marine mammals. Which is equal the weight of his heart, only the weight of a car. Here are some interesting facts about that mysterious creature. Blue whales are very giant creatures, and they are one of the largest creatures that have ever lived on the planet. So that the current blue whale, bigger than their ancestors millions of years ago. The blue whale grows to 30 meters, meaning it is taller than a basketball court. It can weigh up to 200 tons, which is the weight of 15 school buses. If you can't imagine this size, imagine yourself standing in front of a 10-story building. The height of this building is the length of the blue whale. While the weight of his tongue alone reaches 4 tons, which is equivalent to the weight of an elephant. And 100 people can stand inside his mouth. The blue whale has a wide and flat head while its body is long and pointed and ends with a triangular tail. The blue whale lives in all the world's oceans and prefers to live alone. But sometimes he lives in groups. The blue whale spends the summer in polar waters while migrating by winter towards the equator. An object of this magnitude needs a huge heart for sure, and indeed the size of a whale's heart is equal to the size of a car. It weighs about 900 kilograms and beats only 6 to 7 times a minute. His pulse can be felt from more than 3 kilometers away. And imagine the size of the arteries that connect a heart like this, where an adult can crawl inside his arteries completely. The tiny newborn whale is considered the largest newborn animal on Earth. The female blue whale is bigger than the male, and she carries her fetus for a whole year. It then comes out weighing up to 900 pounds and up to 26 feet tall. The female whale produces 200 liters of high-fat milk per day. The fetus feeds on it and gains weight by 91 kilograms per day during the first year of life. Scientists believe that the growth rate will be faster than any other animal on Earth. A female whale gives birth to one young approximately every 3 years. Due to its large size, the blue whale is rarely attacked except by humans, who were hunting during the whaling era, and the only known predator of the blue whale is the killer whale populations, or orca whales. Some of them die as a result of collisions with ships, and global warming is a threat to these whales. As for the food of this giant, you can imagine the size of his enormous meal that makes him reach such an amazing size and dimensions. But contrary to expectations, his food consists of krill during certain times of the year. One adult whale consumes about 4 tons of krill per day. They are small fish that look like shrimp. Despite the magnitude of the blue whale, its body is slender and streamlined. This allows him to migrate and move long distances, and at high speed he enjoys. They are skilled swimmers who can navigate the ocean at speeds of up to 5 miles per hour. It can increase its speed to 30 miles per hour if it senses danger. Whales are among the loudest animals on the planet. The blue whale communicates with others through a low-pitched moan. They emit a series of waves and vibrations, and blue whales can hear each other from 1,000 miles away. The blue whale is considered the longest-lived animal. The blue whale has no teeth and instead relies on bone plates in the jaw to catch its prey, and maxillary bone plates have rough and short bristles, which works like a fence or a mesh, which allows the blue whale to catch the prey while allowing it to move water in and out of the mouth. Despite the magnitude of the blue whale, it eats small prey. This is because the esophagus has a very small size and does not allow for larger prey. In addition, he is unable to chew his food and tear it into small pieces. Thus the blue whale is unable to eat humans. Blue whales have been present largely in the past. There were 200,000 to 300,000 whales scattered across the world's oceans. Pointed out that the number has dropped dramatically since the whaling era, which was a very popular and very profitable hobby, which caused the death of many species of blue whale and exposed them to the danger of extinction, which caused a severe shortage in their numbers. It reached less than 4,000 whales in 2002, and since the start of the whaling ban, is still less than 1% of its original census. Between 1960 and 1990, more than 360,000 blue whales were caught. To get whale oil, pushing it to the brink of extinction, and its inclusion among the most endangered animals. Thank you for following, and if you like the video, please interact with it to receive everything new.